What's going on? It's your boy Sermon at Sermon's Domain on Twitter. In a year full of music, we got just as much guest features, and I wanted to highlight some of my favorite guest features of the year. I'm gonna limit it to 5, but I can probably go on and on about it. So, getting into it, the first one I wanted to highlight was Usher on Wale's "The Matrimony." I feel like out of every hook this year, this is like one of the best, if not the best. I'm gonna play it at my wedding if I ever get married. And I think in an extraordinary career that Usher's had, this might be like his best hook ever. It's definitely his best guest hook, but if I want to take it a step further and be a lot bolder, it might be his best hook out of his whole catalog, including all his albums and all that stuff. And I really liked it. I just felt like Wale's verses weren't up to par. They're not bad, but it just doesn't give that same magical feeling that you get when you listen to the hook. And I gotta say, I love the Jerry Seinfeld intro on the album. Next one that I wanted to highlight was Pusha T on Chris Brown's "Holy Angel." This was on Chris Brown's Before the Party mixtape. Pusha T wasn't even credited. When you look at the track listing, you might see "Holy Angel" and then it say featuring Pusha T. So when I listened to it, you finally hear it, you're like, oh, it's Pusha T's on it. It's kind of a surprise. But I liked it. It felt like an autobiography of sorts, like a short one. It kind of, chronicles his early days in the industry with, Malice being in the Clips and then breaking up, and then, a little bit about a solo career. And I think the thing that gravitated me towards this verse was him throwing the shots at Def Jam. I don't give a fuck if Def Jam is in the red, they're under Shipper Records. Stuff like that. I thought that's what caught my attention initially, and then I went back and appreciated the entire verse for what it was. Number 3, I wanted to highlight Justin Bieber on Travis Scott's "Maria, I'm Drunk." It was a very odd collaboration. Travis Scott doesn't seem like an artist that would be working with Justin Bieber, but they did twice. One on Travis' album, one on Justin's, and I don't like the intro for "Maria's I'm Drunk." I feel like the leaked version was like the perfect. If you would have just threw in Justin Bieber's verse somewhere, it would have just been great. But I always skip the intro and go right to like Travis's little part, and then right into Justin Bieber's verse. And Justin Bieber is good on the song because he raps and he sings. He kind of brings the best of both worlds. He's not really a rapper, but he'll spit a couple bars every now and then, and I thought it was memorable. I mean, it's one of my favorites, so I wanted to highlight that one. Young Dolph on Young Thug's "Never Had It." If you've never heard Young Dolph before, this is the verse that you need to hear to get the grasp of what Dolph is as an artist. He's confident, he's cocky, he's braggadocious. He has a lot of charisma. His ad-libs are A1. So all of these things are embodied into this one verse on Young Thug's "Bar to 6." And even if you've known Dolph for a long time, you're going to get a good verse. I just like the whole delivery of it. I like that it was long, or at least it felt long, and that the last couple lines, "A little bitch you loving and I been had it. Mama call all my big booty bitches trashy." I like that. Lastly, the last number 5 that I wanted to look at is G-Eazy on Black Bear's 90210. Like I've been talking about, I've been praising Black Bear a lot, and I think G-Eazy and Black Bear have a lot of chemistry together. They worked on "These Things Happen," and then they worked on Black Bear's "Dead Roses" on 90210. I think G-Eazy's verse is relatable, which is probably why it stuck with me. If you've ever had like a woman that plays mind games, then you understand like the verse. He says, "I should probably hit her with the peace sign. She says she wants me and I fall for it each time." Like, lines like that are very relatable, at least to someone like me. So those are my 5 guest features. Usher, Pusha T, Justin Bieber, Young Dolph, and G-Eazy. And obviously there's so many more, but those are ones that came to mind when I was thinking of the topic, so I wanted to highlight those ones. And I would love to hear, some of your favorite guest features of 2015. Let me know in the comment section below. And then like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Share the video. Follow me on Twitter at SermonsDomain. As always, thank you for your time. I appreciate you for watching. Check out some of my other best 2015 videos, including my favorite album, my favorite hip-hop books, and most underappreciated artists. And until next time, peace.